Good morning. How you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for August 28th, which is a Thursday. Okay, let's see what we get. We're going to start today with the Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. We're going to start today Capricorn. All right, so this one's going to be for my Capricorns. Just 3 cards. Let's see how your energy looks for today. There we go. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, then. Let's see what you get. Okay, we've got the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. All righty, Capricorn, what you got going on today? The focus today is on the 5 of Cups, so there's some sort of a sense of loss and regret today that you're trying to work through. On one side, I have the 3 of Wands. The other side, I have the 9 of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so the way this makes me feel is you had a definite goal in mind, okay? And I think you also had planned a way to get to that goal, meaning that you had kind of, you had kind of committed yourself, or you had built, you had built a path to get to this goal that you had, okay? I think today you are dealing with not the realization that you're not going to get to your goal. I think the goal is still attainable. I think that is still something that is on the horizon, something you're still going towards. But there has definitely been a change in plans as far as the path that you were taking to get there. So something about I was going to say the narrative, but that's not it. Something about the way that you had planned to get to this particular goal is being changed, and that has you upset. I don't know. You're feeling wounded, and you're feeling like it just feels like the plans have definitely been altered now for some reason. Something has happened that has made the road to this goal is going to look differently now than what it did when you first planned it, is what I've got here, okay? And that seems upsetting to you today. So today feels like it's a day of realization and then, having to alter things. It's like you have to alter the plan now. You're still going to get to where you wanted to go, but it's going to be a little bit of a different road. It's not going to look the same as what you had intended, maybe, as far as the road there goes. That's what I got on today, okay? So it's still going to be okay, but it's just there's changes, I guess, at hand, okay? All right, that was for Capricorn. We'll come back around. This one's for my Libras. For my Libras, let's see. Libras, no, okay, sorry. Librarians, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. All right, Libra. What do they got for you? Today, we're looking at the 9 of Cups, the Magician, and the World. Okay. Guess I should have checked on the planets before I started this on. No, kidding. Okay, the Magician's in the middle. So this is all about you working on your manifestations, trying to decide exactly what you want to manifest, that kind of stuff, okay? On one side, I have the 9 of Cups. On the other, I have the World card. So there is a cycle closing, it seems, in your situation right now, whatever your deal is. Kind of similar to what I just said for Capricorn in some ways. I mean, you're feeling wounded by the fact that the cycle is closing. I mean, you're still in a spot where you have the ability to manifest what you want, or to manifest to get to where you want to be. But there is something here that possibly you intended to take with you as you got to whatever your goal is, or whatever you were trying to manifest, and that seems to be changing today, okay? That there is something about a cycle within your atmosphere, your immediate situation there, that is closing out, and it is leaving you feeling kind of wounded. It still doesn't change the fact that you have the ability to manifest the future that you want, or manifest the things that you want. It's just that there seems to me in this situation, there are certain players in your grand scheme that might be changing out, okay? So the goal is still there. You're still going towards the goal. You're still going to achieve the goal. It looks like as long as you keep working for it, you'll still get to where it was you wanted to be as far as the ultimate goal goes. But it does look like there's like a changing of the guard as far as the people that'll go on that journey with you, maybe. Okay? That's how I see that one. All right. Now we're up to Scorpio. Okay. Sorry. All righty, Scorpio. Where's your energy today? We've got Scorpio. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands. Boy, that is a popular card today. The Two of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. I think I have a cat that's stuck in this closet, so I'm trying to let him out. Did they get out? Okay, sorry. There we go. Okay, so Two of Swords is the focus today. Two of Swords meaning that you're having to try to make a decision that you feel that you don't want to make, probably, okay? There's something here about trying to make a decision. There's a lot of confusion around the decision. You know, you just don't feel like you have the facts. So there you go on that one. You have the Nine of Wands on one side and the Ten of Pentacles on the other. So in your case, these all seem to have a theme today, but in your case, it would seem that you are, there again, you're hot on the tails of you trying to achieve the Ten of Pentacles is what you're looking for, which is a great goal, right? You're looking for this legacy, this success, you know, abundance. There's something here about you feeling quite wounded by the journey to get to this Ten of Pentacles, okay? Something about the road to get to what it is that you want is leaving you feeling quite banged up. I don't know. It's just seems like there's been a lot of twists and turns on your road. Now you're stuck at this point where you need to make some sort of a decision as far as how to proceed to continue towards your Ten of Pentacles. The whole situation has you feeling kind of wounded. So here again, it's it's like one of, what is that? Like a 6 of one, half dozen of the other, right? I mean, on the one hand, it looks like you're still headed for your goal. You're still going to get to what it is you wanted, which was this Ten of Pentacles. But here in your case as well, it looks like there's been a lot of twists and turns. Maybe the players involved in this journey have changed out, or I don't know, something about the actual road to get there has been very arduous for you, and you are feeling the effects of that part today. And then you're being pushed to make a decision that you don't want to, or that you don't feel you have the information on. And here again, it's just another twist or turn in your road to this Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to get to the goal. So you're still going to get to what it is you want. That's the good side. On the downside, it seems that you were quite attached to whatever sort of a plan you had in place. And the plan to get there seems to be constantly changing, right? So it's a mixed bag as far as the good and bad energy goes, for sure. It's kind of a mixed sensation for everybody so far. So let's see. Let's see if Sagittarius is going to make it a grand sweep with that. Let's see what we get for Sagittarius. Come on, Sagittarius. Just 3 cards, just your energy for today. I have no idea why this cat's meowing. But I'll figure it out right after we do Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we got. I've got the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Okay, well, here's a little different. What you got going on here? Okay, so the focus today is on some sort of a very solid new opportunity coming towards you. You have Queen of Swords on one side, Strength card on the other. So you are taking a good hard look at this opportunity, whatever it might be. It is somehow attached to abundance, it would seem. Doesn't mean that it has to be directly attached, meaning, I don't know, an example would be, it doesn't mean it's a brand new job offer, but maybe it's somebody you meet that's going to help you get to a new job or something. Somehow, whatever this opportunity is, it leads to abundance in the end. Queen of Swords would say that you are trying to look at it from a very strategic, very, logical sense. You're not trying to let emotions come into play. You're also trying to control your fiery nature when it comes to this. You're trying to be very logical, very methodical in your decision-making towards this sort of opportunity here. The one thing that it looks like might possibly be the thing that's got you worried is you're not sure that you have the strength to be able to sustain whatever this is. Maybe this is like taking on a second job or a second situation. You're not sure you have the strength to be able to pull it off. You do. I assure you, you do. But you are questioning that, it looks like. That is the one thing you're questioning. All right, so you're looking into a new opportunity. There you go. You're questioning, you're feeling insecure about whether or not you can pull it off. That's absolutely the message coming through, but I assure you that you have what it takes to make this successful, for certain, okay? Not only do I think so, but obviously the person offering it to you thinks so, or they wouldn't be offering it to you, okay? All right, you guys, that is what I have for you for today. I will be back to do this again tomorrow. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best day you possibly can. And that's it, I think. Oh, if you're looking for a private reading, send me a message. I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first if somebody does. That's not me. It's a scam, so just treat it accordingly. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank you.